Hey, Patricia, can I talk to you for a second?
Hi, Mackenzie. What's up?
Did you take money out of my wallet again?
What are you talking about?
I had $1,000 in cash, but now there's only $800. This is the third time this has happened, you know?
Oh, come on. I don't know anything about that. I bet you just miscounted how much you actually had and thought you had $1,000. Can you stop accusing me without having any proof?
I do have proof.
Huh?
I always have a voice recorder in my bag for work. It seems like I accidentally left the record button on. And when I checked it, guess what I heard? Oh my goodness, she only has $1,000? I guess she won't notice if I take $200. I'll just tell her she miscounted. I heard what you said.
You were eavesdropping?
No, I wasn't eavesdropping. I'm just telling you that I had a voice recorder in my purse.
I can't believe you would invade my privacy like that.
Privacy has nothing to do with stealing from me.
You're so disrespectful.
That $1,000 included the money for your rent, you know.
What?
Your apartment is leased by Nathan, remember?
So?
Nathan's away on a business trip today and told me he forgot to pay your rent this month. So I was going to go see your landlord and give him the rent money in cash. So you took $200 from your own rent money.
I didn't know that.
I'll tell Nathan what happened. So please make sure to pay Nathan back $200 from your Social Security check.
Wait a second.
Also, it seems like you made a spare key to our house without our permission. I'm coming over now to take it back.
What's the problem with me having a spare key to my own son's house?
I don't feel safe in my own home knowing you have a spare key.
What?
I'm heading there now. Patricia? What were you thinking sneaking into our house in the middle of the night?
What do you want so early in the morning? I'm still sleepy.
We had a security camera installed last night.
What?
I have footage of you creeping into our house. I thought I had taken the spare key back yesterday. Do you have more?
Of course. I thought something like this might happen, so I had another one made and hid it just in case. I guess I win this round.
I don't really care if I win or lose, but if that's your plan, we'll just change the locks.
What? There's no way Nathan would allow that.
This house lease is in my name, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Is that so?
Patricia, just because Nathan is away, you've gone too far this time. What were you even doing here last night?
That's besides the point. I know you're hiding something from me, your own mother-in-law. How dare you?
Hiding something from you? What are you talking about?
I looked at your bank records for this past year.
What? My bank records?
You're a disgrace as a daughter-in-law, but I guess you're a good worker. I have no idea who you're working for, but I see that you make $200,000 a year. I can see now why you didn't want to quit your job.
Did you sneak into my house so you could find out how much I make?
Well, yes.
What were you thinking?
Don't act so high and mighty. See here, Mackenzie. As a wife, you have the obligation to quit your job to take care of your husband and your in-laws. If you refuse to do so, you should be giving all of the money you earn to your in-laws. Even more so if you're making this much. So, from now on, I'm in charge of your finances.
What? You're taking charge of my finances?
Now that I know your earning potential, I will admit I see you in a whole new light. Earning $200,000 as a 31-year-old woman is impressive. I see that you've been spending quite a bit, but you still have $150,000 saved. Don't worry, I'll use this money wisely.
Are you serious? Did you take my ATM card?
Yes.
Give it back, right now.
My goodness, what are you talking about? I told you this is mine.
I don't recall giving it to you.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Any money you earn as my son's wife belongs to my son's parents. Which means, as your mother-in-law, it's mine. From now on, I'll spend this money wisely, so all you need to think about is working hard and providing for me.
I've had enough of this. Good morning, Nathan. Can you talk? It's kind of an emergency.
Hey, Mackenzie. I'm on my way to see a client right now, so I can talk. What's up?
So, your mom did something bad.
My mom?
Ever since you left for your trip, she's been out of control. She somehow made a spare key for our place without asking, and she came into the house when I wasn't there and stole $200 from my purse.
What?
And that's not all. I made sure to get the spare key back from her, but she had already made another one. And she came into our house in the middle of the night. She looked at our bank records and saw how much I make. And she took my ATM card.
She did what? Has she withdrawn our money?
No, not yet. While I was texting your mom about getting it back, I called the bank and had them cancel my card.
Oh, okay, that makes things a little better.
I don't think she knows my PIN anyway. And the file with my password and PIN information is at my parents' house, so I don't think she could withdraw any money anyways.
Yeah, you're probably right. My mom never thinks ahead. So she probably thought that she would just take your ATM card and make you tell her your PIN and password later or something. I'm so sorry. When my dad was alive, he also had a hard time with my mom's reckless spending. The real problem is that there's no one who can stop her.
Yeah. Well, she may have my ATM card, but I've already talked with the bank. And the $200 she stole is part of her rent money. So I told her to make sure to pay you back later.
Thanks. I'll make sure she pays me back.
Okay, sounds good. Also, can I go ahead with what we talked about before?
Yeah, this time she's gone too far. I think we can go ahead with our plan.
Okay, I'll get started on that right away then.
Okay, thanks.
Mackenzie, answer me!
Yes, Patricia? What's wrong?
Why are you so nonchalant?
You're the one who told me to answer you.
Whatever. Why is your ATM card getting declined?
What?
I can't pay back my payday loan.
Your payday loan? Patricia, are you in debt?
The due date is today. I couldn't get the money together, so I thought I would use your money to pay it back. So I gave your ATM card to the man from the payday loan company who came by the house today. But he said I couldn't pay him back in that way.
Of course he did. How is he going to use an ATM card without the PIN number?
I thought they could look the PIN up or figure it out or something.
Have you been watching too many soap operas or something? It's not like they're hackers. By the way, I've already called the bank and shut down any future activity on my account.
What? How could you do that without my permission?
I'm allowed to do whatever I want with my own account.
I told you that your earnings are mine.
Do you really think that's how the real world works?
It's your obligation to care for your mother-in-law. A bride is never allowed to talk back to her mother-in-law. That's an old ironclad rule that has existed for all time.
Has your brain slipped back to Victorian times?
What?
I guess it can't be helped. No matter how many times I try to talk to you, you won't listen. I give up.
Oh, so you're finally ready to do as I say. Okay, then give me your PIN number right now.
No. By the way, let me tell you what I was planning on using that savings account for. We were actually planning on buying you an apartment with that money.
Huh? Buy an apartment?
After Roger died, Nathan and I talked about the future. After all, your age is getting up there. Eventually, you would need Nathan and I's help. But to be honest, with how you treat me, there's no way I could live with you in the same house, especially if you're stealing money from my purse. So we were planning on buying an apartment for you within walking distance from us. And that way, we could keep each other's lives private. Or so I thought. The ATM card you stole was for a savings account with money for that apartment.
Oh, really? My goodness, you should have told me sooner. If that's what the money is for, I'll give you your card back.
No, that's okay. It's too late, Patricia.
Too late?
We'll only be buying an apartment for ourselves.
What?
After what you've done, both Nathan and I are done with you. Actually, I think we've been too patient with you.
What are you talking about? As I've told you countless times, your job is to take care of me. You better buy me that apartment.
I better buy you, huh? It seems like no matter what I say, we'll never understand each other.
It's your job to understand me and what I want.
We've already moved.
What?
We don't plan on telling you our new address. And we haven't told you yet, but Nathan has started a new job.
A new job?
Yes, so even if you go to his old company, he won't be there.
Fine, I'll go to your workplace.
I quit 2 months ago and am working freelance.
What?
I didn't tell you that either. I started earning more with my side job than I was at my company, and it was hard to do both, so I quit my job.
Just hold on a second. You guys are being so selfish.
That's the last thing I want to hear from you. Oh, and about your current apartment? Nathan will pay your rent until the next contract renewal in March, but we'll be terminating the lease after that. So he says you should figure something out.
What? He's abandoning his own mother. It's his job to take care of his parents in old age.
You've made Nathan and I too mad to care about that anymore.
I can't believe this. I'm going to call Nathan.
He's already blocked you.
What?
I was also planning on blocking you after telling you about your apartment, but there was just so much more I wanted to say to you.
Mackenzie?
Thanks to you, I feel so much better. I'm going to change my number now.
Wait a second.
Just be grateful that I didn't call the police.
Please, wait.
Goodbye. My friend told me that I should have reported my mother-in-law to the police, but apparently the payday loan she took out was from quite a shady company. So I thought it was better for her if she would figure things out for herself as she paid back her loan. At least, I think it'll be better this way. And that shady payday loan place called me to ask about my ATM card. But when I told them that my mother-in-law had taken it without asking and that we would no longer be speaking with her, they said, "So she'll be in that apartment until March, huh?" The man on the phone sounded disturbingly happy about that. By the way, she's about $30,000 in debt. I hope she figures something out.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time. Hey sis, answer please. Hello Marge, what's up? That guy you brought home last night? Wow, what a surprise. That guy, my fiancé, you mean? I didn't realize your fiancé was Jerry Anderson. I figured you knew him. Duh, of course I knew him. I went to high school with him. He was the most popular guy in school. All the girls were lusting after him. There was a load of heartbroken girls back then. Like in the hundreds. That's how good-looking and desirable he was. Actually, he said he wasn't all that popular, or as you say, lusted after back in school. That doesn't really matter. It's the rumors that spread. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Yeah, okay. But he himself says it's all total BS. To be honest, he hates all this back fence talk. That's what I like about him. He's so cool. I really can't believe it. I mean, I'm way prettier than you. I always have been. And you get the best looking guy ever? Go figure. Oh, it's just not fair. Not fair, huh? What am I supposed to do about it? Not fair. And he's freelance, and he makes over $100,000 a year? Holy cow! You got that from yesterday's conversation, I suppose. You know, I thought it was kind of rude to be asking someone about their annual income in front of everyone. What's the harm? Anyways, it's an important point. Didn't you say you had a boyfriend or something? I heard he works in the same business as Jerry. Yeah, him. I'm thinking of breaking that off. Huh? Why would you go and do that? Well, after seeing Jerry, you know, he's starting to look a little, lackluster. Yeah, they're in the same business and pay is all right. But on the handsome side, Jerry is way more good looking. You're forgetting one important point. He's my fiancé. Don't you forget that. Yeah, that's the point I want to make. Why is he even your boyfriend? I mean, it makes no sense. You have no real talent, and on top of that, you're not that attractive. I am way more attractive and desirable. It's just not fair. I just can't accept this whole thing. What do you want me to do about it, for Christ's sake? This is inexcusable. It's all total BS. Right. I'm a bit busy now. I have to meet Jerry pretty soon, so... Huh? Oh, are you going to that motel out on Main Street for a little afternoon fun? Take me with you. Huh? Have you been popping pills all day or something? How could you say that? Of course not. Not fair. Why do you get to have all the fun? Please, shut up for a second, would you? I'm just going to see his folks, that's all. I'm in a hurry, so see ya. Hey, Jenny, are you there? What is it this time? It's about Jerry. There was something I wanted to ask you one more time. Jerry is working as a freelancer, which means he's mostly working from home, right? Yeah, he does go out occasionally, but yeah, basically he works from home. So, that means we can get naughty all day long. When he's working, it's not different from working at an office. He really can't be bothered. He's actually pretty busy. Wow, and he makes over $100,000 a year. Oh, really impressive. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? Okay, so it's all set. Huh? What are you talking about? Jerry is now my fiancé. Oh, what the hell are you blabbering about? I talked to Mom and Dad and pleaded with them that I wanted Jerry, and they said no problem. You really must be popping pills. I mean, think about it. Would Jerry want to marry an unattractive, no-talent woman like yourself? Oh, he would much rather marry a beautiful and sexy girl like me. That's what Mom and Dad said. This was all decided last night with Mom and Dad. Decided with Mom and Dad? Where the hell am I in all this? Dad already contacted Jerry about this news a while ago. So, Jenny, dear sister, no more contact with my fiancé Jerry. Got that? Hold it a second. You're totally mental. Do you really think you can do this on a whim? Anyways, Jerry would never permit such a thing. You are unbelievable. Yeah, figured you'd react this way. Your whining will do you no good. It's been decided. Now, I'm busy. I have to contact Jerry and meet up with him. Kisses. Hold it, Marge. Are you nuts? Hey, Jerry, sorry, this is urgent. Did one of my family members contact you?
Oh, hey, Jenny.
I suppose somebody already got in touch with you. Am I right?
Yeah, your younger sister Marge and your dad contacted me earlier. Your father said he decided to switch my fiancé from you to your younger sister Marge. And for your sister, I got this. I'm your fiancé now, so let's go to that motel on Main Street tonight. Hearts.
Oh my God.
When I met her at the party the other day, she was really in my face. I'm sure you saw that too. I realize now why you were so against me meeting your family. Just didn't expect they would go this far.
Oh, this is not happening. Oh my god, why?
I adamantly refused. So don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My stupid family. How embarrassing.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Besides, now I really know what kind of people they are. Just as you've been saying. I told them flat out that I had no intention of changing my plans. And from now on, I didn't want a close relationship with them. My parents are understanding, so there's no need to worry about them.
Oh yeah, thank God for that. Oh yeah, when you met, you exchanged contact information, right? Go ahead and block all my family members, okay? Way better that way. I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. And you don't have to apologize for anything. You did nothing wrong.
But making you go through this BS.
I insisted that we meet your family despite your repeated warnings. So it's partially my fault for pushing it.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Come on, you're starting to sound like a broken record. Don't worry about it. If there's anything you want to talk about, just come to me. I always have your back, Jenny. I love you. Remember that.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm counting on it.
Hey, I'm about done here. Want to go on a date?
Huh? From now?
Did you have other plans?
No plans. But how about you? You have work, don't you?
Yeah, I did have a web meeting set for noon, but it's been postponed until 6 p.m. I really can't start work until things are decided during this meeting, so I got the whole afternoon free.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
I've been stuck inside for the last couple of weeks, so I figured I would head out and get something to eat downtown. You wouldn't mind coming along, would you? If not, I could just...
No, I want to go. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so we're good to go. I'll pick you up at your place in an hour or so. Sound good?
Okay, I'll get ready. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Hey, Jenny!
Oh, hey, Jerry. Thanks for today. It's after 6 p.m. Don't you have that meeting?
You gotta help me! I need your help now!
Huh? What's the matter? What happened?
It's your younger sister. She was in the house. And she was wearing only panties and a bra.
Say that one more time. Did I hear you right?
I guess it was partly my fault. A little while ago, I went to take the trash out. I was gone for like 5 minutes and I think she snuck in then.
Come to think of it, she was asking you over and over about where you lived.
Seems like she snuck in and hid in the closet in my office area. A second ago when I was getting ready for that meeting, she suddenly popped out of the closet and hugged me from behind. She scared the crap out of me. I'm not sure how I got away from her, but I ran into the bathroom and locked myself in. And that's where I'm calling you from.
Oh my god, I knew something like this would happen. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You don't have to apologize. It's just that, she's your sister and all. I wasn't sure if I should call the police or not.
I understand. Call the police.
Are you sure?
Of course, do it. I don't care if she's my sister or not. She committed a crime. She has to bear the consequences. What was she thinking?
Okay, I'll call them right away. I just called them. They're on their way.
Okay, I'm heading over there right now too.
No, you better not.
Huh? Why not?
Your sister. I can hear her screaming at the top of her lungs. Not sure what she's saying. Rambling on about inappropriate stuff for sure.
Oh, are you serious?
I think it would be best if we just let the cops take care of it. There's nothing we can do.
I'm so sorry you had to go through with all this BS. Oh, my family, they are not normal.
You're the victim here, Jenny. You don't have to apologize.
If there is anything I can do to make amends, please tell me.
Yeah, thanks. I will. Oh, I think the cops just arrived. I can hear them outside. I think it's safe to go out now.
Okay, just be careful. Hey, Jenny, you there? Come on, answer me. Marge, have you gone completely off the deep end? What the hell were you thinking? That's what I was gonna ask you. I bet you anything it was you who tricked Jerry into calling the cops on me. I'm sure of it. Jerry would never do that to me. That was the most humiliating experience of my life. The cops all saw me naked. Oh my God. As punishment for your despicable actions, Jerry is going to be mine and mine alone. You really did it this time. Marge, relax for a second, would you? Mom and Dad are both on my side, and they said exactly the same thing. Shut up and listen. No, you shut up! I don't want to hear any of your stupid excuses. It's all your fault. You've made a total mess of things. I have something to say about your current boyfriend. Huh? What are you talking about? You still don't want to listen? Or you want to calm down for a second? What is it? When you hugged Jerry after you popped out of that closet, that was right about the time that web conference was about to begin. Web conference? What has that got to do with me? It's a system for having an online conference with everyone using a camera. Pretty convenient. I know how that stuff works. Don't act like some know-it-all. So what's this about a web conference? What's that got to do with anything? If you would shut up for a second, I'll explain. Jerry was just setting up the meeting and had just logged on when you appeared. Logged on? Yep. He just logged on, which means the camera and microphone were both on. And what's more, 5 or 6 people were already gathered for the meeting. Huh? Does that mean the camera? Marge, you really screwed up this time. After Jerry ran into the bathroom and locked himself in, you sat at his desk and you were apparently doing God knows what. Oh, what? No way! Yup, that's right. Everyone was watching you, saw it all, heard what you said. No, wait, you're making this up. Didn't you see all the people on the monitor? Didn't you even notice them? This is all a prank. You're just trying to get back at me, right? Right? Aha, I figured as much. Guess you were so excited and pumped up you simply didn't notice the monitor or even perceive that they were watching you. No, this is not happening. I got more bad news for you. He was in that meeting too. Yep, bingo, your boyfriend. Huh? Come on, this is not real. It seems he's one of Jerry's clients. I knew he was in the same business, but I didn't know he was a client. It's all BS. Tell me it's BS. Sorry, I wish I could, but it's true. I heard he was shocked. Said he didn't realize he was going out with such a promiscuous woman. I can understand his feelings. I mean, in your underwear in front of all those people, who does that? He doesn't want to ruin his promising career and said he no longer wants anything to do with you. No, this is not happening. So that's where we're at. That's about all the info I have at the moment. You wouldn't shut up a second ago. What's up? Oh yeah, you guys. My mom and dad say I'm unattractive and have no talent, but that's the truth. Besides, what are you talking about all of a sudden? We're both in a different line of business. But did you know I make just as much as he does? You guys didn't know that, did you? Huh? Okay, that's all I have to say. See ya. Maybe this was all good in the long run. Gave me an opportunity to make up my mind once and for all. I'm cutting ties with all of you. I never want to see you people again. Huh? You can't! Oh, and Jerry also wants nothing to do with you people. Hold it. You can't just walk away. We can and we did. We already moved, for your information. Huh? Have you already moved away? Where to? What's your new address? Sorry, that information is confidential. Wait, you can't! I can, so take care of your own mess. I don't want anything to do with you. Goodbye. I think my sister messaged me countless times after that, but I blocked her as well as my parents. So I haven't seen their messages. And just as I thought, it didn't simply end there. Her unfortunate antics had adverse effects on Jerry's business. And the members who witnessed what they should have not witnessed, well, some were traumatized by it and subsequently pressed charges. Apparently, she had to pay compensation for emotional distress. Of course, she couldn't pay it off on her own, so she pleaded with my folks to help her out, obviously. But my folks had been supporting Marge for so long, so I really didn't think they had the money. Or so I thought. But later I heard they had sold the house to make the payments. Last I heard, they had moved into some old, dilapidated apartment. I'm sure they're making her pay off the debt she managed to create for them. I suppose I could help out, but what for? They never did anything for me. I guess it sounds kind of cruel, but they are nothing to me now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.